Have you ever heard of Grindr before?
Like the sub sandwich?
Nope. Could you take a guess?
I mean, I've heard of like sandwiches.
Okay.
Not a meat eater, but no.
Have I ever heard of what?
Of what?
No.
You've never heard of it? Have you ever heard of Grindr?
Yes.
Absolutely. What gay man hasn't heard of Grindr?
Something connecting people when they're out and about.
I don't really know that much about it. I just know that it's a website.
Okay.
Mostly gay men use.
Is that the social networking thing?
It's a gay social networking app based on location.
It is a social and sexual networking site.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that Grindr is kind of a booty call app.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it like that. It's like this big, huge menu, and then you push tap, and you say you want this one. But then if they don't want you, you just say fuck. But then if you want it, then they'll tie to you.
I used it today. More than daily.
I was just on my one about 1 second.
Oh, you were? And then you guys decided to meet up tonight?
Yeah, I went and picked them up.
Have you ever hooked up with anybody that you've met on Grindr originally?
Yes. Yes. Maybe once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5
Yes.
6, 7, 8.
There you go.
I do know people who have multiple successful connections with it.
Okay, cool. That's
It's
great.
a very great outlet for people to meet each other in a community that seems hard to do so.
Right.
It's really easy for most people to meet in a bar and start a conversation and have a drink. But this is not always the case if you are gay. In our culture, homosexuals face constant oppression. Just meeting up to socialize can lead to physical attacks by others, and in the past, incarceration. This led them to start meeting in places that were discreet and seedy, placing them on the fringe of society. Then came the convenience of online dating. This gave us Grindr.
Grindr, which first launched in 2009, has exploded into the largest and most popular all-male location-based social network out there. With more than 4 million guys in 192 countries around the world, and approximately 10,000 more new users downloading the app every day, you'll always find a new date, buddy, or friend on Grindr.
This orange screen is the opening of Grindr. To be able to use Grindr, you must allow it to use your current location. This is inside Grindr. The highlighted left box represents my profile, and if I tap on it, I can view my profile, which I can then edit. I have the option to share some information about myself, and I can display a picture. Once I select a picture to display, I see this screen. This screen explains the guidelines of picture selection. I've added some information to display, and then this is what my profile will look like. So this is the equivalent of what a news feed is on Facebook. All of these people are nearby to chat with. Boxes with green circles are people who are signed onto their accounts and are available to chat. And the box with the red number 1 is someone who has sent me a message. When I tap his box, this is what I see. Here's his message and my response.
The best aspect of Grindr and what I like about it is the guys you get to meet. Without Grindr, I never would have known the size of the gay community. It makes me feel more comfortable with who I am, being gay. It's also good because you get to talk to other guys about their story of coming out and what they've gone through. Let's see here. My most favorite aspect of Grindr is that I've met my best friend on there. 2 years ago, I met a guy on there, and we've been now dating for almost a year. As long as you're careful, Grindr can have several good aspects to it.
I can't believe I'm going to say this out loud. But when I'm in a bar, I'm not exactly one that someone looks across the bar and goes, oh God, I can't wait to meet him, or oh God, I want to be with him. But It's an opportunity to actually truly get to know somebody, virtually get to know somebody. And I get to make my jokes and show my sense of humor and this, that, and the other. And all of a sudden I can potentially become more appealing to somebody.
Oh my god, I could scroll through my phone, like scroll up or down or whatever, like 15-20 times before I got to the bottom of my favorites. Because I had them from Portland, Seattle, Los Angeles, Pittsburgh, New York City, and everywhere in between, from driving around the country and stuff like that. I had so many favorites I don't even know.
Did you meet them all?
No. I tried.
I don't really think there's anything good about Grindr, to be honest, because it's literally a hookup site. Like, I think that it could potentially be good, because it's a way for, you know, homosexual people to connect with each other, but they use it for the wrong reason, so everybody just goes on there and sends dirty pictures and hooks up and does nasties.
Because when I'm on there, I'm not like trying to like chat like with people. I don't want to like talk on there. Like I'm usually on there just because like I'm horny and I want to get something. So I just send them like a few face pictures, body shots. It was last summer, and I had actually gotten date raped from, and I laugh about it, which is okay because I'm usually always in control of like my situations, and I let myself go.
I didn't know anybody when I had never been, I had never visited, I didn't know anybody here or anything. And that was my only resource.
Right.
For some kind of person in the gay community. And so I would ask about bars, I would ask about where's the right place to live, and this and that. And of course, yes, everybody goes, oh, the Pearl. Yeah, I'm not paying $1,300 a month for an apartment that I've never, well, actually I am right now. They helped me, and they were like, well, you need to be here. You need to be on the Max line, and I'll teach you how to do this. I mean, you know.
Oh, I would check it first thing when I woke up, and it would be the last thing I did before I passed out. Met some delightful friends. I really have.